Tiger history. In ancient times, there was a king who reigned in a kingdom, and there was a queen, a woman, 4 officials, and a prophet who represented his eyes. Officials and concubines are honorary patrons of the land according to the royal tradition of the ancients, but the king and the 4 pillars did not learn the magic of victory like previous kings. He was always worried in the great kingdom. With his low power, he also expected that if the enemy came to invade the kingdom, I will be the kingdom into the hands of the enemy. One day, at 8 o'clock in the morning, he went to the end of the palace with his wife, Nep Nith, with the 4 astrologers and other officials. He bowed his head as usual. At that time, he decided to study art in the presence of Acha Tisabamok at Nokor Taksila. The wife also asked to follow. The prophet and the quadrupeds also asked her to go to him to learn the magic of skills to keep the kingdom. He also reigned. He took the queen, the 4 prophets and the 4 pillars out of the kingdom. About 7 days after arriving in the kingdom of Takseila, he met Acha Tisabamok and asked him to study the arts. Acha Tisabamok took charge of teaching him. The queen, the astrologer, and the quadrupeds have learned to be perfect, even if they pretend to be beasts or giants. The king and his wife traveled with the 4 prophets and the 4 pillars. He left Takseila for 3 days, and as a result, he lost his way. The forest runs out of food, eats only tubers, trees, and fruits. There is no food and no life. What do you think? The big tiger and the other animals for food until they reach the kingdom, they can be human again. The king, the queen and the quadrangle all agree. Now the whole tiger, who will be transformed into a cell? Now the quadrangle has transformed the cell into the 4 legs of a tiger. Also turned into a tiger's head. During his reign, the tiger king jumped to catch deer for food. That's why the tiger is stronger than any other animal, and when it catches an animal for food, it knows its tail before it is a prophet. Femininity. The head looks enormous, the character of the king is all-powerful, and the 4 legs, which are strong and have nails, are the 4 pillars. Be careful.